Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. A 2-win streak. What do we hold a play? I want Unicorn Stomp. Vadamol 2. Well, we got the poop. We got 2 HP. We got a power pill that I squandered. We got... So, I'm gonna level with you. Our stats are not good, but Parasitoid Tears is very good. Especially as a way to kind of make up for the fact that our DPS is not necessarily that amazing. Pyromaniac. Oh, and we're immune to explosions now, too. Let's try for a secret room. Let's try for a secret room. Wow, we did get the second one, thankfully. I gotta remember, you don't have unlimited bombs. I think my brain, I picked up Pyromaniac, and it's like, kamikaze! And I'm like, no, not kamikaze. You still got the poop. Cat, I can see that you're stirring awake. You don't need to yawn in my face. Like, you're a cat, I got no problems with you. My quarrel is not with you. But your breath smells like garbage. You never brush your teeth, brush your tongue, floss, use the aqua pick, use mouthwash. Anything in this camp would be acceptable. Your mouth care routine is just horrendous. We actually, we went to the vet. This was like a month ago. No, actually, it's probably like 4 months ago now I think of it. I live in a weird sort of vacuum. And they were like, yeah, your cats are fine, but they do have like some tartar on their teeth, so first off, you can brush them. And you might think that this bit is about to be us going, yeah, we're gonna brush our cat's teeth. What's next? Buy them a freaking their own house to live in or something? We're not like that. Kate was like, I'll brush their teeth. And I was like, that's very, thank you. I really appreciate that. And she does do it. They were also like, if you want to get the tartar off, what we recommend now is preventative dental cleaning, where we put them under general anesthetic, and then we just essentially do like what a dentist does to your teeth but to the cat, and we have to put them under general anesthetic, because obviously the cat is going to freak out when it has it done. Like, if you ever tried to get a cat to sit still when it doesn't want to, best of luck to you. We almost died right there. We'll try to use a bomb to heal ourselves, actually, coming up here. We'll try to get to 5 cents as well. And we were like, cool, yeah, like we're, you know, perhaps in a position. Thank you for that. The red heart there. We're in a position where we might be able to consider that. You know, we'd like to make sure our cats live comfortably, and they're pretty young, so, you know, if we can make their quality of life better for a longer period of time, that's good. And then she gave us an estimate. The veterinarian gave us an estimate for the price, and it was like $1,400 a cat for dental cleaning. And I was like, no. I don't even love myself that much. Like, I understand it's a delicate procedure because of the anesthesia, and, you know, you're technically like a cat dentist as well as being like an animal doctor, but are you out of your mind? The free market will not bear this. Even in a city like Vancouver, you must be off your gourd. Anyway, so we have not yet opted for that to be done, because obviously we don't love our pets. Perhaps one day in the future. So, like, this is my way of saying, hey, move to a big city, get trained in pet dentistry, and then just corner the market by offering, like, $200 pet dental cleanings. Still expensive. A lot of people are going to consider it frivolous. I'm going to do this because we have the early holy mantle, and that was just, like, absolutely not worth it. But you're going to clean up. Because if I got this $1,400 estimate, and then I look down the street and there's, you know, Dr. Joe's value dentistry for pets, I'd be like, buckle up. We're getting a couple of appointments done this afternoon. Perhaps. Ooh, I don't know if I want HP at the expense of our speed right now. I guess I want to see what happens on our deal with the devil first. Or if we even manage to get an arcade, which would change things up as well. So that's my hot career advice for you. Who needs a guidance counselor? Northernlion on the internet told me to become a reasonably priced pet dentist, which probably requires you to go to veterinary school and then get an extra certificate on top, thereby putting you in, you know, in all likelihood, maybe 6 figures worth of debt, depending on where you live. Or maybe the government will pay you to go, depending on where you live. I'm long since past the point of complaining about Canadian tuition prices, because almost everybody I talk to is from the United States of America, and they go, huh, $8,000 for a year of college. That's cute. Okay. There we go. That... I regret saying there I go now, because... No! No! No, it's not how it works. I don't know why, in my brain, I thought the explosion was going to protect me. Like, I knew it was gonna not hit me, but I thought somehow it was still gonna give me the equivalent of, like, a temporary invincibility. Like a refractory period. Alright, so we might have screwed this up pretty bad. Well, it's no good. There are bright sides here. I'm a little impatient right now. There's no reason to be. I'm not on a time limit. I'm just like... I'm making the classic mistake of using my orbital too much and my dodging too little. Alright, this is good. Squeezy's great here. We get the extra Spirit Hearts. Rate of Fire is now at a point where we can be a little bit more, you know, content with where we're at, I think. We'll try this. I don't even know if that would have gotten it to begin with. Now that I think about it. I think we're just going to leave. I don't think we want Thunder Thighs. We could go to our shop and maybe get an item. We do have 3 keys, but I'm not convinced. Yo, cat. You just kicked my mouse and clicked it. I can't even... There's the active frame. Okay, go. Let's go. Please. I'll tell you what. Teleport me to the devil room or give me a guppy item. You did neither of these things. Well, I'm gonna, you know, I'm an adult, in case you've forgotten. So I'm gonna live my life. You know, don't do as I do. Do as I say. If you want to be good at Isaac, don't do what I'm doing here. While I had Holy Mantle, I was taking advantage of that fact to make sure that I was using my... Yeah, see, and it didn't really work out for me. So you know what? I'm gonna do as I say, not as I do. Which is a bit of an oxymoron. Or a contradiction. The thing is, now that our rate of fire is better, I'm much more happy with Parasitoid Tears, even though I do still want any kind of damage buff. Please, deal with it. Okay, that's fine. I deal with the devil, please. Okay, Ace of Hearts. Come on, up, step right up, get your Ace of Heartses. What's your least favorite playing card in the game? Probably rules. Nope, it's the Ace. I'm sorry, you thought of one too quickly, and as a result... Okay, so we gotta remember that is not a Tears upgrade. Nor is that, unfortunately. So our item room leaves a little bit to be desired. It's alright, we got a little Isaac flowchart. The whole game is an Isaac flowchart in the end. Like, you know, you got like a methodology for every single floor, and you just try to exercise that methodology and make it work for yourself. Dude, I'm having terrible luck with these secret room guesses. That was just a bad bomb placement. Thank you for not being a bomb fly. It's still a pretty balanced run. Like, I'm feeling alright, but things can change. The great thing about having... Oh, my lord. The great thing about having Pyromaniac is that at any given moment, we're only, like, 1 item away from running away with it. And actually, as we've learned, now that we have an orbital, really, if we got, like, pause button, we would just win. So... Or at least have a much better chance at winning. But I'm telling you straight up as well that getting a little cheesed with these low stats runs. I mean, it's a little rich because was it last run or 2 runs ago? I had one of the strongest runs probably in like the past month or 2. Just steamrolled it top to bottom. It felt great. I had a wonderful time. You can't have runs like that all the time. It spoils the broth. You know, they always say, like, you know, too many cooks spoils the broth. Too many good items, you know, you run out of having a flavor sometimes. All you taste is spicy, you know? I've had to downgrade my spicy food preferences lately. I think I talked about it in an Isaac episode, but... You know, there's a chain restaurant in Vancouver called the Noodle Box. Well, it's just called Noodle Box. I call it the Noodle Box because I'm 400 years old. They make essentially what boils down to stir fries with noodles. Delicious. A little overpriced, but, you know, welcome to the city. And they're one of the few chain places that'll go as spicy as you want. More or less. As spicy as I want, at least. And I know you're gonna say, oh, I grow my own Carolina Reapers in my garden, NL. You know, you gotta wake up. Okay, so maybe if you're a chili head, as they say. I'm not gonna say you're gonna be underwhelmed, but, you know, it might not necessarily knock you on your butt. But it gets real hot. They use bird's eye chilies. The Thai chili. Where? Oh, there we go. First off, I can't, and secondly, no. And I think I told you, but I usually get like the second highest level of spice they got, and they go pretty high. And I would eat it, and I would feel that euphoria from spicy food that's, you know, really giving you that good burn. And then the next day, for like 3 times in a row that I've had it, I've gotten what I would describe as a moderate gastrointestinal. Apparently I learned, or I forgot how to speak English as well, so, you know, your mileage may vary, but a moderate gastrointestinal distress. So, without getting into too much more detail than that, last time I ordered, I got a spice level down, and I was like, you know what, maybe this is for the best. Still hot, but not hot enough that I can feel the nuclear fuel rod, like, making its way through my GI tract. This is the floor where I'm expecting greatness to rise up. Oh, no thank you. Ew, I almost actually used that room. That would have been a disaster. So our damage is now above average for the start of a run, which is not a great testimonial, but also means that, like, things are going okay. Dark Matter is a relatively good pickup. HP is not great, but it could be worse. And, of course, you know, we still have Pyromaniac. Probably. Just, like, we're not even going to take the effort to shoot the poop in most situations. So now remember, we essentially have a very rudimentary way of turning bombs into money. And money could also mean luck, but it could also mean something from the shop that, you know, could have a demonstrable impact on the game. So I totally just remembered as well. This is how you know, like, you know, your own subconscious betrays you sometimes. I was talking and I was like, thank God that guy wasn't a bomb fly. And I just realized it would have been good if he were a bomb fly. We wouldn't have taken any damage. In fact, we would have healed if we needed to. I digress. You know, let's try throwing a bomb in here. Oh, that was terrible. My idea, and I'm not sure I have the intellectual fortitude to pull it off, but is if we use IV bag productively, not only do we get money, but we get kind of some guilt-free opportunities to walk into enemies, which gives us a great ability to get damage done to them in a more prudent fashion than our existing one. But without something like the virus that can allow us to get like demon hearts off of that, I don't think so. So I really feel like kind of what this hinges on right here. A good item room, good shop, of course, would be an enormous move forward for us. But the big deal is if we can get a deal with the devil against all odds that has some kind of usefulness in it. Yeah, I'd even take Krampus at this point. You know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Yeah, we didn't really need to buy that, but sure. I think Spider-Mon's fine, and I will take this. The thing is, money should be easy to come by now. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I like spicy food, I really do. But I think I'm starting to hit that age where there's just some foods, I never thought I would get there. I always thought that people who complained about, you know, their stomachs were kind of being babies. Unless you, obviously, like if you have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease or something like that, it's kind of a different story. But I always be like, oh, you know, you ate a Taco Bell and then you got bloody underwear, like, you baby. I'm kind of, for whatever reason, I was absent those kind of issues for a long time, and now I'm like, you know, get a little heartburn from time to time. Like, maybe I shouldn't be eating that. It's part of, you know, the best part of growing up is, the best part of growing up is debugging your gut. You didn't like that, huh, Ruka? I thought it was a relatively good bit, but okay. So Sharp Straw is actually good. And we're kind of aching for some kind of like half-decent damage dealer, so I think this is a potentially pretty enormous get for us. It's also crowd control, and I don't normally say that outside of like Slay the Spire at this point in my life, but with our stats where they are, still really searching for that deal with the devil on this floor. If we're lucky enough to get it, I'll be a very happy man. I feel like he took literally no damage from that. And I would like to say that I'm not upset, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm wiping tears away from my eyes right now as we speak. Might as well grab it. Could find a curse room, I guess? Dude. Raw Mega's not that bad. We shouldn't be perturbed. Raw Mega. Have I done probably about 100 times is my guess that I've done that joke before. Okay. Rate of fire increase is good. Not great. I mean, it depends on where you start, but yeah, I'm starting to worry. Every floor that goes on without us getting a marked boost in really any department. I mean, sure, I've thrown away some HP that I shouldn't have thrown away. But I do also want to, you know, point out to everybody watching, you know, how much HP have we gotten over the course of this run. You might think, oh, if you go back in time and grab Thunder Thighs, you probably want to, right? No. I do think I'm bordering on overrating speed. But 1.2 is like the bare minimum or near the bare minimum of where I feel comfortable, so I think that we made the right decision. I don't know how much you lose with Thunder Thighs, but maybe miss some Tinted Rocks. That's, you know, wouldn't surprise me. Let's put it that way. With Pyromaniac, though, you really... Oh, there's a Tinted Rock literally right there as I was saying it. And it's Small Rock, which is awesome, even though you might think I'm a little annoyed because I could also use the HP. And you're right on both accounts, essentially. All right, so now we got them pretty wounded. Let's throw out one of these. Why did I take Spider Mod earlier, by the way? Extremely simple. First off, at the time, we had a very sunny financial outlook. Secondarily, we needed, you know, it's the classic expression, beggars can't be choosers. If you're so weak that you're at risk of death, you really need to take items even if they're kind of bad. If they give you any sort of usefulness, it's usually worth a shot. So Small Rock's a big pickup. Yo. Yo. I don't play Isaac to hurt my brain. Stay away from me. Should have popped that before we shot. Yep, I mean, okay. I tried. Genuinely did. Whoa, now we're talking. I am also invisible. So your boy is upset that he died, and we could have done a lot better. Hey, Ruka, stop hitting the keyboard. It's not Ruka's fault we lost. He was innocent. He does have the mouse pointer on the screen, though. Rest assured, I'll be tackling that. Get out of here. Thank you very much. How are our stats looking here? Dude, all of our stats... Well, our speed is a little bit worse. I think we had 0.98 last time, but all of our other stats are better than the last time, and our spacebar item is 100 times better. That's Isaac, okay? If I'm upset about anything, it's really stepping on that spike in the puzzle room. If we'd started that room a little faster so we didn't have to deal with the animation of the dude attacking, we would have been probably a little bit more likely to succeed, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm not gonna go for, you know, any kind of rush down techniques here. Again, I got nothing but time. I got my watch set to. That's not how that goes. I got my watch set to. What does that even mean? I got my watch set to 2. Every item that we have thus far is good. I knew it. I didn't even have to think about it. I was like, I know we're gonna get something decent there because, you know, that's what the game does. It's abusive. It hits you in the face with a velvet glove. It goes, you lost. But look at this. You're starting to run with Mega. Isn't that a wonderful experience for you? Yeah, thanks so much. You're too good to me. Meanwhile, I'm plotting on how to get this 1,000,001%. Okay, that was very... Oh, my lord. Pretty fortuitous start to this floor right here. No. Okay, I'm happy with the fact that we managed to make it at least this far. Without losing the Mega Charge. So, we probably... I don't know, we might want to use, if possible, like, Secret Room with this bomb, 2 of diamonds on the money that we get in here. Did not work at all. And my thinking was, like, use a key to buy a Spirit Heart, but... There's not an unreasonable chance we get a Spirit Heart anyway. At this point, by the way, if we lose a run that we start with Mega and, like, not 0 HP... Might be time to put down Isaac for a day or two. I'll level with you. I love Mega. Obviously, it's good. We probably win that run easily. So you know what I'm going to do instead is try to finesse a victory with Glass Cannon. And I have no idea what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to really hope for 9 lives. And apart from that, we're going to roll the dice. Well, hate to do it. Just kidding. Well, I don't know. Does Glass Cannon just kill us if we use it now? I think it probably does. Let's see. Like, I'm really just trying to get 9 lives. I'm pretty sure, and you're like, we'll test it. Nah. I'm very confident. We find ourselves in Nightmare Land, if that's the case. Go Guppy's Paw. Obviously, like, we like it. Because at worst, it's Guppy. I love a Glass Cannon run. Because they really only happen, like, once every 6 months. We decide, like, enough's enough. You want to get nuts? I can get nuts. We're hoping, I mean, I guess more Spirit Hearts would be fine, but, like, one of those pills being an HP upgrade would hit me right, I think. Pretty sure you lose all the Spirit Hearts. I'd just like to get 9 lives at least so I could check, but 9 lives would give us HP as well, so who knows. Relax. Relax. Pheromones. It's exactly the same pills. That's fine. We'll check quickly for our second secret room. We still got 2 of diamonds. We haven't earned any money the old-fashioned way. If we get a decent chunk, I mean, I guess we could go to our shop and try to just do it. Yeah, sure, why not? Evil upgrade. 1 bomb is not going to be enough to get enough to double to get to an item. I know that's like a confusing sentence, but you get what I mean? Dude, I swear to you. I move my mouse and this cat goes like, excuse me, this is my bed. It's not your bed. It's not even my bed. Shall I? No. Not yet. I don't want to have to like redo this seed. I want to crush you with Glass Cannon. Or, you know, if we can't use Glass Cannon, I just want to win. That would also be fine. Our stats are good, dude. This rate of fire is like... I don't want to say getting me hot and bothered, because that has implications. I don't like that expression, because, like... I think if you gave an alien an English language dictionary, and then you came back in, like, a month, and were like, hey, what does getting hot and bothered mean? They'd be like, turn down the heat. It's too hot. It's annoying. You're bothered by it. Like, I don't know, actually, it means that we want to engage in consensual fluid transfer. It doesn't make any sense. I understand, you know, in media, when the 2 people are attracted to one another, the dude's tongue rolls out of his head, you know, this steam pops out of his eyeballs. I know, I've watched cartoons before. I'm an intellectual. However, why bothered? I guess maybe you're like, you know, back in the day, you had things to do. So you're like, I can't be bothered by this right now. I'm living in the Dust Bowl. I need to get some crops. Make a toast sandwich. Yo, almost got hit there. As good as this run is, it's not... Okay, we did get hit there. As good as this run is, it's not nearly good enough to expect to never take damage. You know what? There you go. So it won't kill us. It just takes us down to half a heart. I love how my resolve to not use glass cannon lasted about, I don't know, a minute and a half. In my defense, I was getting tired of taking more than one shot to kill each enemy. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to fight the boss. I gotta take you. Yeah, I wish that I could have shot at you first, but I think you're gonna prove to be a little bit annoying. What are you doing? Lasers? Yeah. Watch out. That's what you're watching out for. That was good, dude. I am not perturbed. So we continue to get a little bit of rate of fire from turn to turn. Or from floor to floor, I should say. Always going to be a little nervous about this. But hey, dude, 4 rate of fire. Or sorry, 5 rate of fire with 4 damage. Nothing to sneeze at. And if we could make sure that our first shot always runs through multi-dimensional baby whenever applicable, even that is like a modest improvement for us. But we can go toe-to-toe on these rooms. We really kind of need 9 lives to make this run happen, like to make it tick. Or at the very least, like Judas's Shadow. That way when we died, we'd come back with like a bonus. But yeah, at the present moment, that's probably our secret room, but there's nothing I can do. I can't go to the curse room. I could buy a Spirit Heart with 2 of diamonds and possibly go to the shop, but no, there's no Spirit Heart available. So we're headed down. Alright, I'm starting to get a little pessimistic, but I'm trying to put on a show. I'm very happy I got to that guy before his creep could extend. It's probably like the enemy I get hit by the most. No? I could use the money if that's what it is, but... Yo, stop. No! I swear to you, dude. I freaked out when I said no. I took my hand off the keyboard and just like bricked it completely. What are you? Oh my god. No, I'm not doing that one. Nah, sorry. Nah. I see 40 rate of fire and I say no. Okay, we're gonna do this one, alright? This is the run. When you do 3 Isaac runs in a single episode, you get to choose. That's my rule. I got new rules, I count them. What's the seed? Hey, F-R-I-C-K-Y-O-U. Frick you. That's what the friggin' seed is. Sorry for the language. Now, I know I have the D100, okay? I'll use it. Right now, my plan is to use it like missing no. But I might delay a little bit in doing so, because having Ipecac is a feeling of power I have not experienced for quite some time. Hematemesis. Range up. Always worried about range up. You know what? Could you just like not... Yeah, thank you. Okay, and then you're next. A dinosaur story. And I know we're gonna reroll these items, but at the same time, you gotta love a little sack head. And we got a wonderful, beautiful run. I don't know, maybe we'll get rid... Ooh, almost walked into something I couldn't afford anyway, so there's no reason to freak, I guess. I may keep this run. I may keep Ipecac, but I feel like if you're gonna roll glass cannon on a run, why not go all frickin' out? I'm trying to think, does the D100 give us a chance to get the unicorn stump? No, because it's an active item, you fool. Not unicorn stump. It's a very simple methodology. Not unicorn stump. Not unicorn stump. You're lucky. It's also like almost doubling our rate of fire. So like you're lucky for many reasons. Well, so far this is like, I don't want to reroll this run. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I kind of want to just guarantee myself a deal with the devil on the next floor, take the items and reroll, or reroll and then take the items. And dude, the game is being so nice to me already. To just look it in the eye and say, no game, I rebuke your gifts. It doesn't feel right. That being said, I'm still gonna do it. So we'll take this down to the next floor. Set up, positioned, eager for victory, and starting to get my head on straight. You know, once you lose twice in one run, really, like, once you lose once in one run and you decide, yeah, glass cannon, that sounds like a good idea. That's a good time for a sanity check and an, are you okay? So thank you for that. Lock up, devil. Set him up, open up shop. 19. Okay, so I'm gonna Emperor card. And we're gonna start the saga of D1. Recently rendered non-canon by the diabolical pen of J.J. Abrams. It's actually a decent D100 room. Yeah, we... Okay, hear me out. Pick up the stuff on the ground. Just the card. Reroll everything. Get a free Judas's Shadow. I found pills. Power pill. Where's my bombs key? No. Out here, we get a range upgrade. We still gotta hit our item room and everything. We got anti-grav, eyeball tears, weird synergy, and altogether not looking like an amazing synergy if I'm meeting you halfway here in the verbal discourse, but... I think just hope for the best. Dude, this is like... You're gonna think I'm losing my mind. I got 1.32 speed, but it feels like a fast 1.32. Like, I feel like I'm slipping and sliding. Splish splash, I've been taking him back. Apart from that, though, this is not good. Right, we don't have any access there. Which means we won't have access to our item room either. That was lovely. Hematemesis can get us out of a jam, but I mean, we can also use bombs. I don't know, it's fairly plausible that, like, our next roll could be even worse than this one. So I think that's, like, my new D100 methodology for now. I mean, it's really, like, I should stick to the Sloan school of thought. If it feels good, do it. But, what I'm actually gonna do is if the run is bad, you can re-roll at your leisure. If the run's good, you can only use it for a floor, barring some kind of extraneous circumstance. And by it, I mean the run itself. You can only use the run itself for one floor. Please, please! I don't want to re-roll this stuff here, it's good. Okay. Come back down here. What do we get? Transformations, please. Kind of a long shot. This is interesting, because it's going to make... Like, there's dominant alleles. And that's normally I say for lack of a better word, but there's substantially better words than alleles for this situation. This should... Never mind. Completely invalidates what I was about to say, which was that I expect that this will lead to a situation in which we're shooting bombs for like our next 10 rerolls or something like that. Immediately it'll switch back to tears. I'm thinking of like old pre-rebirth synergies or something. Okay. Skeleton key is good for a reroll because it's very unlikely we lose the keys. Like, we're either gonna lose the keys or we're not. All I'm saying is I'm pretty sure we don't. Really? Alright, let's get out of here. Six rooms can't come soon enough. And you know, like, there's universal truths in Isaac. 9 rate of fire, 2.51 damage on the Flooded Caves 1. That's a real recipe. It doesn't matter. It's a real recipe for using attack flies to kill absolutely everything you come across. This is bad. That was actually turned out to be, like, probably the best room I've played. There was some artful dodging there. It's Little Harbinger as well, bringing us a little extra damage, but not nearly enough to be super useful. Paralysis. Dude, we're surrounded and beset on all sides by big rooms. I wish we'd be surrounded by big moods. Just got a level with you. I have no idea what that means, but the kids on Twitter say it, so I try to, you know, just stay relevant to some extent. Mom transformation. Battery baby means if we don't like this run, which is looking like we're not a huge fan, if we don't like this run, we'll be able to get out of it relatively soon. I mean, already did. Still got the mom transformation. Still feeling a little bit weak here, but I'll tell you what, a little pyromaniac. In hindsight, actually, we probably should have tried to work towards Beelzebub. I'm just going to call it like I see it. I think that was an actually very bad pickup. Pyromaniac normally is going to be your choice there. I'm just going to peep it right away. But I think you got to look at that and go, you know, the Beelzebub transformation is very useful. Okay, don't squander deal with the devil chances. Or angel for the... Let me out. By the way, not complaining. Not yet, anyway. We re-rolled an innately one run when we got rid of Ipecac. We chose, and we chose poorly, but deliberately. But 15 rate of fire, 2.51 damage on your third reroll is not gonna lead to too much confidence in the boardroom or in the bedroom. Now you shouldn't do this, but go ahead and break them up. Just a little preview of the remix. Just a little preview proceeds to wrap the whole 4-minute song. Okay, dude, we have to. I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, believe it's a necessity. And for all of our troubles, we get Continuum. And none of our stats have changed. This is small mood. If big mood is like, hey, I feel you, I'm living the smallest mood of all time right now. It's like a tiny man being like, I'm angry. AKA, the NLSS. No! That was my ticket to getting a half-decent item for 5 rooms. Well, man, not even having an orbital on this one is a bummer. But I'm telling you, for all this strife, you can go back to sleep, buddy. For all this strife, we're gonna come out on the other side rejuvenated. Look, I don't want to rain on your parade. We're not getting through this floor without taking any red heart damage. It's not plausible. Highly unrealistic. I tried, but if we ever get the opportunity to like run into an enemy with Mom's knife active here, hey, just so you know, Ruka, it's like really, it's more helpful for me if I can actually see the screen when I play. So if you, thank you. These stats. I see some stuff that could have a permanent upgrade for us though, like right off the bat I'm looking, sure, and I'm going, you know what? Give me some pills. Fellow gamers, DAE pills here. Okay, well, it's not even like it's productive to fight you this way, so. Oh man. Well, okay, four more where that came from. Also have BOGO bombs, but no bombs, despite 5 luck. That's good. Out of all the golden consumables we could use, gotta say that a key is definitely the most important when you already have 99 keys, 0 bombs. You know, you get the, yes, I'm basically just being sarcastic. You got it. No, sir, that's fine. I'll keep trying. Can't win them all. Or any of them today. Whew, tough crowd. Now we have 2 bombs. We've wasted one of them immediately. The other one accomplished a great deal. I'm telling you, this next reroll is going to make this all worthwhile. Two more bombs. Oh, and it's a good bombable room. Please. No, you're the worst, dude. But this is also an opportunity. Trying to see what does more. I did 26. Oh, well, that just evaporated him. Forget Steam sale, dude. We don't need it. A modest damage improvement. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And still, okay, you can leave, Tomo. See you later. Still, 0 luck, huh? And by 0 luck, I mean 0 bombs. We have sacks. Actually, this run looks okay. We can hold 2 spacebar items, but we don't really want to because we know we're going to lose one as soon as we reroll. But with sack of sacks, we'd be expecting a battery charge. It's also been too long. I'm glad to be back. Very nice buddy in a box right now. Please. That didn't even reroll. We have like the same exact run. Sack of sacks. Okay, I don't know what I got hit by. I'm just gonna level with you. This cat, you gotta go. It's up to you, buddy. You could be up there. You could be down here. I think you're hungry. Okay. Oh my god, we're 13 minutes into this already. At this point, we've squandered our deal with the devil chance enough. We might as well peep this. Give me the guppy chance, please. Give me the guppy chance, please. I'm adrift. Well, no, we got tech point 5 on this one. Why are half of our items not being rerolled? This is actually, and I'm not messing with you. This is actually acceptable damage for where we're at on this run. I'm just like so tilted I'm running into enemies left, right, and center here. Okay, we still want to reroll because for now we haven't found our dream run. And moreover, we want to make sure that we're continuing to reroll so that we can get those transformations. I just don't understand why it's only rerolling the last item we picked up. That strikes me as like extremely not good. Okay, 23% chance at a deal with the devil. Don't squander this one. This could be big. Should have just stuck with Ipecac, dude. Bit of a risk here. Look at that, big mood. So Rotten Baby's great. We didn't get the deal anyway. The damage had nothing to do with it. We still want to reroll Rotten Baby as soon as possible. Yeah, let's do it. Leviathan. Okay, so we're starting to build a winning run. This is like, you know, there's those classic archetypes in fiction. This is not me trying to sound like an intellectual. This is like, you know, you learn it in like 10th grade. At my private school in Brussels. This is like man versus himself. It's like man versus video game versus himself. Is man versus video game not an archetype? How do you explain Ready Player One then? I'm not dunking on it. We're probably gonna go see it. Toxic shock. I'm not dunking. Okay, come here, reroll. Everything's worse. It's bouncing, but it's worse. Let's get a reroll going here. It's the same run. Yo. Every reroll betrays me. I'm fed up with this world. Come on. Do something. I think that's one. This run is like, I'm Job right now, and not from the rest of development, from the Bible, which we studied at my private school in Cardiff. I've never read the Bible, nor have I heard the story of Job told by, like, you know, a biblical scientist. But I know that the devil and God had a bet. The devil said, hey, God, he's a big fan of you, huh? He likes you? And then God was like, yeah, he's a big fan. World's biggest fan. He's adding me on Twitter all the time. And then the devil said, well, watch this. I'll make it so Job doesn't like you anymore. I'm going to break his faith. So he sent Job a run with a 15 rate of fire, 4.20 damage on the depths 1. Job's faith did not waver. He sent Job, you know, an Ipecac run and then forced him to reroll it due to his own principles. Job's faith continued not to waver. And then I have to imagine the end of the story is like, God goes, hey, Job, we were just kind of messing with you for a bet, and as a result of that, like, here's like a lifetime supply of grain or like whatever you could have used back then. Is that pretty much how it went down? I'm Job right now. The game is Satan. What's God? Zane. The game's trying to tell me right now, Zane's not the way forward. I disagree. I disagree immensely.
The sun.
Think some Zane would do you good. Zane, Zany, Zane. I think some Zane would do you my good. Yo, so I mean, yes, I did reroll that run. That was looking okay. Why did I do it? Did you not hear the story I just told about Job? There was a point to it. It's subtext, okay? Go watch the Cinema Sins video. Oh, at minute 48, NL said he's never read the Bible, and yet at minute 48:01, he starts telling a story from the Bible. Which is it, egghead? Ding! Yo, okay, good one. You got me. I'm talking to Sister Viss here. Give me this deal. You haven't earned it. That's right. I'd like to re-roll you. Do we have Goathead? This is gonna stay open? I'm still gonna reroll. The run's still bad. We can get this spun. We're oh, I think we want to try it and reroll it. As weird as that sounds, we're just as likely to get an item. You're gonna say like it's obvious that you pick up Void. I disagree, only because it adds a complication. And you know, thou shalt not worship false idols before me. Classic little Zane quote. Sorry, Ricky. Keep going, keep going. Get him, Dad. Who said that? We're approaching that, like, it's not a train wreck run necessarily. We're kind of approaching that, like, rough time of a video where I'm like, oh my god, this video is definitely going to be over an hour long, in all likelihood. That's okay. It's not like I haven't done hour-long videos in my life, but, it's long. An hour is a long time to hold a conversation with yourself about nothing at all. And as you can see, I've recently completely dried up commentarily. It's our own fault. We shouldn't have lost the first run, even though it wasn't amazing. The second run, I don't know. The second run barely exists in my head at this point. We only have one more floor left. It's not even tempt fate there. But I mean, it's not bad. There's a lot of keys for not a whole lot of benefit thus far. Bob's Roddenhead. Oh, I take it all back. Turns out it's incredible. We got Bob's Rotten Head, everybody. Did you see Bob's Rotten Head there? We got that. That belongs to us. You can't stop someone when they got Bob's Rotten. Okay. Being classless now. Act like you've been there before. Well, it could contribute to the Bob transformation, which everybody has to look up on the wiki as soon as they get it. What the heck's the Bob transformation, they say. Okay. Spun. That's important. I see a lot of stats go up there.
2 of diamonds.
Punching bag. Judgment. Gets exploded, my friend. We now have sad bombs and 26 of them. Okay, so you know what? I think we may have our first candidate for a full floor of enjoyment in the last, like, 25 years of Isaac. Oh, we almost threaded the needle there. I don't want to just get strong on this run, though. I want to get so strong that no mistake can hold us back. It's probably a little unrealistic, but I'm putting it to the test by walking into, like, every enemy I can find. Okay, rosary. There's nothing wrong with that. Rate of fire still leaves a lot to be desired, but we got a long way to go as well. Think don't tempt fate here. Roll it for a full floor. Enjoy yourself. Hope for like an emperor. Ooh, we got it. Just testing who's audio only out there. Because I hate the audio only listeners. For no discernible reason. That's a joke. I could care less. In fact, I could care less to such a degree I didn't even say I couldn't care less, which is the true way to phrase that. There was a Reddit thread. I know there's a little DAE Reddit, but there was a Reddit thread that I saw, and it was like, what have you changed your mind about in your life, and what changed your mind? I thought it was a good thread. One of the things, it was like the second comment was like, I used to be a grammar Puritan, and I thought, you know, there's rules to things, and, you know, it forms the framework of how we communicate with one another, and that makes it, you know, so we can understand each other with more clarity and congruency. But then I realized that in the end, language changes over time, and the rules that we adhere to might not always be the rules, and, you know, they might even be antiquated rules in the present moment, and, you know, the linguistics flow. So as long as people can understand what you're saying at this point, I'm tolerant of it. And I was like, you know what? I really like this. And the irony, of course, is that I had gone to that thread to find situations where people had changed their mind, and the thing that I remember about it is exclusively the post that exactly echoes my sentiments on something, but I digress. And I saw it. I was like, one person on Earth validated my beliefs. I love it. It is not a Joker card. It appears to have been some mistake. I asked, oh no, you fool. I asked you for a Joker card, and you have continued to rebuke me with your non-Joker detritus. If the bomb doesn't explode, it doesn't go away from our inventory. I've just decided that at the present moment. Conjoined. Okay, well now, get into some weirdness. This is good. Is this another, like, full floor? I haven't decided yet. Had no choice. What did I step on? I'm taking, like, damage that to me looks phantom, which scares me on a visual spatial level. Is my brain okay? Yeah, you know, this run is fine. That being said, I've recently discovered there was a battery charge up there, and as a result, I'm gonna get myriad rerolls. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. I mean, I'm not losing sleep over this one. Get this one out of here. What do you got for me? Okay, decent.
The Empress.
What is this? This one's interesting. I'm willing to roll the dice on this one right here. And if we can use it for a full floor, I'm a happy man. But if we get a deal, I might go for a... we won't have a reroll, actually. Yeah, we got real damage. Okay, grab this. Please, I'm begging you. One away from becoming the real Gupster of Atlanta. Real House Cats of Atlanta. Has anyone made that joke? That sounds like a Carfield that would have... A Carfield? I don't think I've ever had one sentence of mine where I expressed such disappointment that my brain came out with it. One Carfield. I don't want a lasagna tonight. Sounds like a joke they would have made in Garfield in 2008. That was the punchline, okay? Yo. Very good. Shame we're gonna re-roll it because I don't know any better. Yo, the Bible. How ironic. Well, still working on these transformations and they're turning out pretty well. Okay, to be fair, I'm actually definitely gonna stick with this for a floor because between piercing shots and well, I guess we already have Eye of Belial, but the Eye of Belial tiers are going to do so much freaking damage. Apologies for my French here. Because they're bouncing around like crazy thanks to our weird synergies that I don't understand at all. I'm an extremely happy man. Convoida. Amazing. Sure. Oh, amazing. Incredible. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, get this trash out of here. Give me yeah, 2 free bombs. That's the ticket. Hey, honey, I got 2 free bombs. You were supposed to bring back groceries. I don't know, what is this bit? Okay, blow this up. Get out of here, dude. Mr. Me. Stop! What? Okay, I'll take the trinkets, but... You know what this is? Is the ultimate temptation. They want me to reroll these and pick up a bunch of new items. And you know what? I'm happy to. We got Guppy out of it. So I have not at all been penalized. Jar of Flies. It's just going to be all actives, probably, I think. The jar. Placebo. Red Candle. Magic Fingers. Pandora's Box. Okay, we'll pop Pandora's Box. Pick up another item. The Bible. Right, it always gives you the Bible. Could have saved it. So now that we have Guppy, we also appear to have gotten like parasitoid tears back. We also have we have Eve's Mascara. So I mean that's amazing. We're doing incredible work. But we have 48 damage, or at least we did right there, and like a 40 rate of fire, 45 rate of fire. Oh my lord. The thing is, it's actually great. Because now our flies do 90 damage each. Well, I don't know why our damage was doubled there, but our flies do a lot. So I'm gonna cash in on my like roughly 1 floor bonus just to get the easiest kill of all time. And then I'm gonna head down to the next floor. I'm gonna be the world's happiest man. Pop these. The run is coming to fruition. Oh my god, they're almost all actives. You know we're gonna reroll. I would have bet like dollars to donuts on the transformation there, but it's Unicorn Stump! He's freaking done it! The run has a purpose. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How's that for your freaking Job story? The metaphor came true. I told you I'd be rewarded by the Zane. Oh, if I could roll your run bigly, give up your damage. Nothing really rhymes with damage. I'm not picking up items. I don't get out of bed for less than Godhead on this run. This run belongs to me, okay? Don't make me laugh. Spider baby. Okay. Okay. What is this synergy? Is this like 8 shots and like I've got all the shot multipliers or something and they bounce off walls? Because this is ridiculous. And I love it. Sad bombs? No sad bombs. We even got Little Brim and occasionally like Delirium working for us here. Oh, dude, if you only watch the last half of this episode, you should still be a happy person. Okay, I've killed you 4 times. You can just actually die. If you skip all the junk in the middle, just go straight to the good stuff. Oh, that's the good stuff. Dare I reroll? I'll reroll before the boss. I'm loving this. This is everything we could have asked for. We're not going to ruin the run if we reroll before the boss. So, enjoy this while it lasts. This is one of the coolest synergies in recent memory, for sure. Just want to see if we can maybe get it a little cooler. Nope, just mom's knife. Wait. He's a funny guy. What is this? Yo, Ruka, you can't come in yet. This kind of run is for mature audiences only, and you're only 4.5. Boom. No, sorry. 1 minute and 45 seconds. That's my cue. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. We're done.